It's in the November issue of Washington Parent Magazine, and Gina Hagler wrote the article. She's an adoptive mother living in Rockville.
Hi.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Now, Gina, you have 3 children. You have a biological son who's 15, and then you've got 2 children that you've adopted from Korea who are 10 and 6.
Yes.
You adopted them as babies. Now, Madonna is facing a court challenge in her effort to adopt the little boy from Malawi. Your experience was a lot different, a lot less complicated?
Yes. It went pretty smoothly. We picked a country that we thought would be a good country to adopt from because of their program. Then we went through the steps of a home study and the other things we needed to do to qualify. Then we had a referral of our son, and then we just had to wait until it was time for him to come home.
Can you tell me what makes adopting overseas so attractive to so many Americans?
I think for us it was because we already had a child, so the clock was kind of ticking on having another, and there was a fairly stable time frame till we would have that other child in the home, and that was very attractive to us.
So is it quicker?
It's quicker, and it's also pretty reliable that it's quicker.
Okay, adoptive families celebrate special occasions like the Gotcha celebration, Gotcha Day. What is that?
Gotcha Day, Airport Day. It's the day that the child actually arrives home. Our children came to the airport and we met them there, so that's a special day for us, for each of our children. Mm-hmm. Some families travel there and then bring their child home. That's a special day for them. It's just the day your child actually became part of your family.
All right, you advise anyone who's interested in adopting overseas to take certain steps to help facilitate the process. And one of them is, you say, work with an agency that has an established adoption program.
In that country, yes.
In that country.
Yes, like certain agencies deal with certain countries on a regular basis. So they have their procedures down, they have their program in place, and that tends to go a little more smoothly.
You say it's important to know something about the child's culture.
Yes. Yes, because that's part of where they came from, and you want to be able to respect that, and it's also now part of something that's important to your family. So you want to know more than just what you find in a book. You want to try to get a little involved in some of the celebrations. And in Washington, there's so many different cultures, it's not that difficult to do.
You also say be prepared to deal with rude people.
Well, intrusive questions that kind of you wouldn't normally ask, that people just feel free to come up and ask because your family just looks a little different than the norm.
Okay, Gina Hagler. Well, you can read the entire article that Gina has written and get more information. That's a wonderful thing that you've done. Thank you so much for being with us. She has more information in the article and in the current issue of Washington Parent Magazine. It's also available all over town and on